Okay, welcome back. I hope I didn't screw up the camera. I'm pushing the button, and let's get straight into it. Herschel's farm, and it even looks just like it did in the comic. It's awesome.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
Most
It was nice to meet you both.
useless character ever. Thanks for helping push the car.
Thank God you're okay.
Herschel!
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chad.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You brought a couple guests.
We need a place to stay.
We need a place to stay.
You're welcome to stay here, but just for the night. I don't run a bed and breakfast. So it's just you and your daughter then.
Oh, not his daughter. He was her neighbor.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have.
Why does he have to check on his sister? His sister is, like, old. She doesn't have to be checked on. Why'd you just shake your head at Clem?
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
It hurts like hell.
I bet it does. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
Car accident.
That's so. Where were you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
Police officer.
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
Nah.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there. We're done here. I didn't get your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her
He's
parents.
probably wondering why he called her his daughter
Dad,
again.
So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's absolutely 110 fucking % right.
If son's right, you're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I saw a bunch of things. Dead people walking. I guess I'll say that. Dead people walking.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
That's not exactly.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you.
Well,
We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right, then.
It smells like
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
I miss my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
It's not that far. I mean, at least it's in the same state. What a fucking day.
I love you, baby.
Bad dream. Ooh, she wasn't saying I love you, baby, to you, was she? That's not nice.
Hey, get up.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm glad you think I'm scary.
Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
You call your son Duck.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
Wow, what a nice
He
dad.
makes up for it with enthusiasm. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
We'll see how things turn out.
Maybe. We'll see how things shake out with this Herschel guy.
Good luck with that. He's a hard ass.
I kind of see
Honey,
that.
Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On a tractor? Cool!
On a tractor? Doesn't take much to entertain
I
him.
can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
You can visit? I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you just said. You can visit. I must not. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she just said. We can visit? That's the weirdest part of the entire game right there.
It's not the most reliable pickup in the world, but it gets the job done. It's actually a piece of shit, but Hall's all right.
Talk to Kenny.
Hey there, Kenny.
Need some help?
Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I have no idea.
No idea what I'm doing.
At least you're honest. Shit. Better than I was when Duck showed up. You'll figure it out.
I like that he said, I have no idea what I'm doing, with a big smile on his face. I'm not so sure I would have smiled with that, but whatever. How's your son doing?
How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. We're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
See you.
Do I talk to them? I'll talk to them, sure.
You have such pretty hair.
It gets lots of tangles.
Hey there, girls. You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
So this is day 3 of the apocalypse, which means that the day Lee crashed in the car was the very first day. Interesting. How'd you get through the city?
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
I don't know what to say to that, so I'll say nothing.
My last thought I had before seeing any of what happened was of those wrinkly Shar-Peis I see at the clinic. I want to go right back to thinking about that silly dog.
What do you do?
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
Lee,
I'm a veterinarian
knock it off.
back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
No, I used to.
No, I used to. I was let go a little while back.
That's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die ignorant, I guess.
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Gotcha, learned you were fired. What's up, Duck?
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
Talk to Sean.
Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2 bys to length, that'd sure speed things up. My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh,
Uh,
bashed a poor girl's brains in.
Whoa. I couldn't do that.
and that is why you're not going to
I'm just
last very
letting
long.
things fence, Bill. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and Terrence are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there.
They always say that. Maybe it's not too bad there.
That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
When have they ever said, maybe it's not too bad, and it turned out not to be
Hey,
bad?
Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, you might want some help in the barn.
Okay. We'll talk to Herschel. I like that line that Lee said, you know, they don't fall like you think they would. Because they really don't. Whenever you see, like, in movies and stuff, when people get shot, they, like, fly backwards and, like, do this dramatic shit. That's not what happens at all. Especially if you get shot in the head, you just drop like a sack of potatoes, basically. You crumple like an accordion, you don't fall backwards. Okay, actually end this video. Go to the next part, comment, rate the video, subscribe if you're not already, all that good stuff. Thanks.